Season's greetings. Let's drink too many spirits while we talk about too many spirits.
It's too many spirits! This is a show where we drink our drinks while we review your holiday horror stories.
There's gonna be 4 episodes of this show, all 4 of them being shot tonight, so we may seem normal now, but by the end of the night, we're gonna be hammered. You go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna fucking kill you! Do I make you horny, baby? Do I? And as always, we'll be enjoying a tasty beverage from our cocktail maestro, Stephen Lim.
Oh, you mean my friendly little helper, little Stevie? What a good little boy.
Stephen, what have you cooked up for us tonight?
Hello, I'm Stephen Lim. I'm your local friendly neighborhood bartender.
What's the point of saying local and neighborhood?
I just want to really sell the fact that you can trust me.
Nothing I love more than a bartender who says, you can trust me.
Well, the first drink that we have tonight is the All I Have for Christmas is Brew.
Oh,
That's pretty good.
That's really
I like
good.
that. I actually really like that.
Okay.
Come on,
That's
man. Give
good.
yourself some credit.
I like the delivery on it too.
Hot buttered rum. What's that song?
Hot buttered
Hot
rum.
Girl Summer.
Oh,
That doesn't really work.
No.
Yeah.
Wet.
no.
Don't do wet and dance with your hips.
Starting off with a pinch of salt. I'm gonna measure today.
That's nice. I
And some dark brown sugar.
think that's a good call.
Get that in there. You know, hot butter rum is no hot butter rum without butter. A quarter of a cup of honey.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't even measure, just
You just said you should
doing,
measure
man?
things.
my rules.
All right.
Cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves, and you know me. Oh, you're supposed to do this in an electric mixer, but I don't have that. I got hands, and so I'm just gonna go in this guy.
Oh,
myself.
yeah.
Yeah, like butter.
I'm gonna throw some hot water on that butter to, you know, get it off. Get
Oh,
off.
damn, dude.
Because this is a hot butter rum. We got hot, we got butter. What else do we need? Rum. I heard you say it at home. Oh.
Is that I thought that was a cinnamon stick for a second. I got really excited.
Oh, you want a cinnamon stick?
You got some? Oh!
Oh shit. Oh, careful, careful. That was pretty good.
All right, now we got to add the rum, and I am going to measure the rum. Let's add 3/4 of a cup of rum, and just, oh, that's strong.
That's a lot of rum.
It's a lot.
right.
That's a lot of rum. Did you measure that correctly? Okay.
And then you add just as much water. It's steamy. It's cold out here in LA, you know?
Oh, you're like a magic man. Look at the smoke around you. You're like David Blaine. Once again, he's not drunk right now. He did not pregame this.
I'm lit though.
What does that mean?
Smells amazing.
Tip it so we can see? Okay, brown.
I also did not bring the right stuff to transfer this to this, so we're gonna hope for the best here.
Oh, this isn't gonna work.
The hot butter rum. And obviously it must garnish with a lovely cinnamon stick. I can't even see it.
Really adds a lot to that optic there.
Ta-da! This is the All I Have for Christmas is Brew, and Brew, and Brew, and Brew, and Brew. I don't know what's going on. I wanna quit my job.
Now, if you're new to Too Many Spirits, you might not be familiar with the technology that we call the Spirit Cam, which is a camera that we put on a cup.
Let's talk in more drinking. Hold that for a second.
Okay. Ooh, Jesus. It landed in my crotch. It tastes like there's sand in this.
I could taste the butter. The butter is
Yeah,
the
the butter's
overwhelming profile of that.
The butter is there.
This is my first buttered rum.
Yeah. That's crazy. I have buttered rum all the time.
Well, that's
I
weird.
mean, at Christmas.
That's weird.
I'm not sitting down on a Tuesday night and sucking down a buttered rum.
Oh, you were going to explain what your costume was.
I'm Krampus. I battle Santa Claus every year.
He's quoting the last series of Too Many Spirits.
I'm quoting my favorite show, Too Many Spirits.
Yes.
Now, we should discuss the stories this season because we asked people to submit their holiday horror stories. Now, Ryan, what can that mean?
We're doing holiday horror stories, so that could mean a ghost story, the ghost of Christmas past, or like a Black Friday mishap, like you got run over by a shopping cart or something like that, you know? It could be anything.
Samsung is mine! Like that.
Is that something that happened to you? Did you run over an old lady? To be fair, you were there first.
Yeah, that's right. You get in line for a reason. Okay, here we go. Let's take it away.
This comes from it's fucking droid from Star Wars, @Z07976163. I thought I saw Santa in my room when I was like 7, but I didn't think anything of it because I used to see shadow people in there all the time. Shout out to whoever used to watch me sleep. Pretty sure it wasn't Santa.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. I love the brevity of that one, to call out the shadow people and thank them for watching them. I'll give it a solid, I'm actually giving that one a 6.
I like the idea of an opportunistic ghost who, if there's any night you're gonna get away with, creeping over a child, it's gonna be Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And that's when you could get away with people thinking, oh, it's just Santa watching over me. Meanwhile, you're just in the corner, just staring,
Yeah. But for the record, Santa don't do that. He drops in down the chimney.
Yeah.
We've all heard that one.
That's true.
He eats his milk and his cookies.
That's true.
Maybe a carrot for the reindeer. He leaves gifts. He goes back up the chimney and he's out of there. At no point is he sitting in the corner staring at you.
Well, what if he's making a last-second judgment call whether or not you're naughty or nice? He's just gonna look
down
at
to
you.
the wire.
He's just like, okay, bring me the present. If he's making the judgment call.
Yeah, okay, so I'm the child.
And here's me standing in the corner.
Okay, I'm asleep. Santa?
Have you been a good boy this year, little Shane?
Yeah.
You sure, little Shaney?
I don't like it anymore.
I believe him.
All right.
Bring over the present.
Okay, all right. Whew! Did you rate it?
No, I'm gonna rate that one a 6 out of 10 spirits.
That's what I gave it too.
I think I agree. It's a 6er.
That's a 6. Another story. This is from Marigal. Writes, one Christmas, my sister came to visit us.
Yeah.
We were all hanging out in the basement playing Mario Kart. When we
It's good.
That's funny.
That's good.
It's funny
That's
when
good.
people call it Mario.
That's good.
When we heard the sound of a little girl giggling. The only child in the house was my daughter. And she was sitting with her aunt, making no noise. We chalked it up to our imaginations and continued playing. It was getting late and I was about to put the munchkin to bed when we heard it again. Only this time after it giggled, it also said,
Hello, I want to play.
At that point, we all ran upstairs to the relative safety of our beds. Of course, this was also the year my sister contracted norovirus on the plane, so shortly after that night, we all spent the rest of the holiday hanging over toilets. That was a pretty horrific Christmas.
Oh, shit. Talk about getting upstaged. Can you imagine if you were a ghost trying to haunt a family and all they're doing is
They got food poisoning.
just letting it come out from both ends? You're like, oh, I can't get a word in here. No one wants to play.
Hey, wait, do you guys give my drinks spirit ratings or no?
No, we never do.
Nah,
We
Can
never
you?
do.
I
We
want a
drink
rating.
them.
I'll give it a 1 out of 10.
All right.
It's not great.
All right.
I don't like rum though.
That's okay. Shane, why don't you give me a rating? Spirit rating.
This one?
Yeah.
9.
Whoa!
I love a buttered rum.
Hey,
I'm from
take
Chicago.
that, Grandma!
Hope you get better at making drinks.
All right. Oh, what are we gonna rate that story?
Let's call that one 7 out of 10 spirits.
7 out of 10. I did like the ghost saying, I want to play. I'll give it a 6. Next story.
Before we get to our next story,
What?
I have been awakened.
You've been awakened.
The real Santa has sent me to punish you all.
I'm the real Santa, bitch.
You have made too much fun of my beverages,
What's happening?
What are you doing?
and now you must drink this pickleback.
Oh, that sounds like, oh,
this
please.
is-
Oh, don't punish me.
This is uncalled for.
You're gonna give me a better drink? That sounds like the best recycling program I could think of. Stand by.
I do resent this because I don't enjoy shots. I mean, look, I'm in my 30s.
Me? I'm a shot.
Well, it's full of sand.
Hey, chumps,
What?
What you want, mofo?
take the whiskey shot, dump it back with the pickle shot.
We were lucky last season that things ended up as rosy as they did and didn't get dark. But now I'm concerned. Wait, Ron, did you see these? Huh?
These are too many spear shots. This is a legit reaction. I did not know we had these.
You done it.
But you can get them. And if you call in the next 20
Go to
seconds,
watchyourstore.com.
Steve will go to your house and make you a terrible drink. Ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's gross. I never do ticklebacks. Well, that I wouldn't mind.
What?
Sounds good. A little tickle on the back.
I don't like
Pickleback though.
I'm gonna keep those, and my roommates will enjoy that.
All right, Ryan. Next story.
This comes from Instagram
User
n.gcd.
Catchy.
When I was a little girl, I would always have terrible nightmares around the holidays. I lived with my abuelos when this happened. Small farming towns in Ohio are creepy no matter what time of year.
Ohio's a creepy state.
Ohio is just creepy during the daytime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's mostly serial killers.
You drive around, you're like, oh, I'm in Ohio.
Yeah. Why does it smell like this? I have relatives in Ohio. I can make these jokes.
I don't.
He can't, but he does.
But I know Stephen Lim.
Yeah.
I had a nightmare a day before Christmas that Jesus could watch me as I slept
Oh, well, okay.
and would kill me if I was a bad kid.
Yeah, I'm loving this.
Do you remember that chapter in the Bible when you misbehaved and Jesus was like, I hate to do this.
Time to die.
I told my abuela, and she said, he wouldn't kill you. He'd make the devil do it. So as we were walking around town to get some donuts for breakfast.
Donuts for breakfast, Jesus
That sounds
Christ.
good. Yeah, donuts.
I'm not a big donut guy, to be.
Neither am I, but donuts are a morning time treat.
I never got that, though. It's really just like...
You dunk it in your coffee, dipshit.
Yeah, but it's irresponsible.
What's irresponsible? You want to talk about irresponsible eating?
Yeah, I do. I'd like to. I just did. You got something to say
What
about
have you
it?
eaten today?
I ate a breakfast burrito the size of a baby's arm.
Uh-huh.
And then I ate a Chipotle burrito bowl, and I washed that down with 2 beers. So why don't you get off my back, horny boy?
Nobody calls me the horny boy.
Well, you have horns on your head, so.
I guess I do.
You forgot, didn't you? You forgot you did.
Oh, I always know they're here.
I saw an inflatable Santa and screamed because I thought his red jacket meant he was the devil and that he would kill me. Happy holidays.
That was a wild ride.
I gotta say, I really enjoyed that one. As a person who's scared of everything and scared of, just lives in perpetual anxiety, I respect this story. And that's why I'm giving it 9 out of 10 spirits.
9 out of 10. You know what? I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. I think it's a perfect story.
You know
10
what?
out of 10.
You know what? I'm switching it to 10 out of 10. And you know what that means?
That's too many spirits. That's our first of the season, episode 1. What a high watermark. Very funny to imagine Jesus calling up the devil and saying, hey, been a while. Can you murder a child for me?
Ooh, I got a whiskey burp.
Yeah, there's a lot. I got a pickle burp over here.
Whoa, the fire. Should we log it up?
Oh,
That's
yeah,
exactly
it's
what I was
time.
going to say,
You're
Stevie.
right,
It's
you know
long
what?
throw time.
It's time to feed that fire.
That's 3 logs. That's plenty of logs.
That's
not enough
That's
logs.
more than
That's
enough.
too many. We don't have a lot of logs.
Too many logs.
Put the fucking log down.
All right, I'll add another one.
That's tasteless.
Is it?
Yeah. For our last story, is this going to be the new custom for our last story? Are we going to take one out of the mailbox?
Oh, wait.
What?
Okay, I'm ready. Take it out of the mailbox.
Okay. Every week we're going to take one out from the mailbox, which, if the spirit of Christmas rings true,
And it
they
does.
will be incredible stories.
We should have something we say when we take it out, like a song or something. No,
Okay.
what? We didn't workshop this before.
Ho ho, a letter.
From our mailbox,
Ho ho.
another letter, and it comes back to me, and I say, I hope we don't get doxxed.
I guess, yeah. It's tough to rhyme something with
Or
mailbox.
rocks. Like, I hope that
I hope
story
the
rocks.
story rocks.
Yeah.
there we go, Stephen Lim, everybody.
Okay, let's try. Ho 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 ho, a letter
From our mailbox,
ho ho
ho ho.
a letter.
I hope
this story rocks. Oh, it's a long one.
What's inside?
This is from Chapter
What?
on Tumblr.
Chapter?
Chapter. When I was a kid in the 90s, I got a Furby for Christmas.
Oh, that's a real
Off to a
90s
good
gift.
start.
What else did you get? A chia pet?
You know what a messed up, we'll get into the story. A messed up thing that I realized is I had a Furby. Yeah, sue me. I had a Furby.
Why are you so defensive about it?
After I had the Furby for a few years, I realized that if you threw it really hard on its head, it would go.
So you concussed all your Furbies?
Yeah.
That's messed up, man.
It was funny.
That sounds awful.
Overall, it behaved normally. But whenever the girl next door, Becca, would touch it, it would scream, "No!" at her. No matter what she did. She was kind of afraid of it, and I would always have to make sure that it was put away and the batteries were out when she was over. She was that frightened. Fast forward about a decade. Whoa, what is this, the Haunting of Hill House?
Oh, wow.
Becca was over and I was digging through my closet and I found the Furby. We had a good laugh at how afraid of it she was, and I put the batteries back in.
Oh my God, wait.
Let's see what happens.
What do you think this Furby is gonna do? It's been 10 years since these batteries have been put in.
What if,
And they
what if it's like,
10 years I've waited.
took a bit of prodding to get it to talk at all, but when it did speak, what came out was this demonic garbling. That's actually pretty similar to what happens when you drop them on their head. I told her it was just a malfunctioning voice chip, but the sounds were so unsettling that we didn't feel like messing with it anymore. I put it on a shelf so I could deal with it later. Like that. You stay there, Furby.
Stay.
Becca and I continued our conversation. The Furby, every once in a while, interjected screeches or growls. It took a while, but eventually we realized that when it did make noise, it was only to interrupt Becca. Eventually, the interruptions became so frequent that Becca got up and yelled at it, "Shut up! Just shut up and leave me alone!" There was a moment of stillness, and then, in a perfectly normal voice, the Furby responded, "Oh, okay," and fell silent. After that, no matter what I tried, the Furby never spoke again.
First off, that's great.
That's a good story.
You didn't toss it. You gotta toss it to release its energy. That hit both strings. Do we see that? Can we get a replay of that? That was a 2-stringer.
The mailbox has blessed us
The
today.
mailbox blessed us today. Praise be.
Praise the
be.
mailbox.
Praise the mailbox.
Praise the mailbox.
Okay. I love the idea that this Furby said, okay, very funnily.
They also mentioned demonic garbling. What do you think that sounds like coming from a Furby?
Probably sounds like this.
Did you get a fuck you in there?
No.
Oh, thought I heard a fuck you in there. 10 out of 10.
Oh shit. It melted him, dude. Look at
Yeah,
him.
it's a
It
good
melted into
story.
his seat.
It's a good
Krampus
story.
liked it.
I think it's also the pickle juice that's melting me, but God, I wish we had a Furby here right now.
Yeah,
it'd be-
Stephen Lim.
Stephen Lim is kind of like the Furby of Watcher, huh?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one.
yeah.
Look at him.
Yeah, look at him.
Look at him.
I bet if you tickled his tummy right now, he'd go, you know you would. Stephen, I appreciate all the drinks you've made for us today.
I don't.
Wait, did you rate it, Ryan?
What now? Oh shit.
Yeah, rate it.
I gotta rate that one 10 out of 10 spirits. It's very good. It's very fucking good.
Hey, I give you guys 10 out of 10 Furby impressions.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, I
thank
had a
you,
Furby.
thank-
I studied him.
I am also part Furby, so I am at a bit of an advantage.
I don't know what that could mean.
Oh why is there an earthquake? Oh shh. Oh, we gotta say it.
That's too many spirits! This has been Too Many Spirits. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Bye bye. Happy holidays. Santa's sad.
That's a weird way to end it.